Hello, my name is Rick Poe. I'm an airline transport pilot, and I'm here with Operation Aviation. And one of the philosophy items I want to provide in this Gen Fam is to create a bridge between the flight operations and the maintenance side of the house. And in doing so, give you a perspective from my view as a pilot and interface with the mechanics out there. So how I want to do this, I just want to start from a broad view where we are with the Airbus. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the Airbus and have worked on a lot of generic type of aircraft, basically the cable systems, the Airbus itself is a computer. Think of it as a flying computer. It's electric and it does have hydraulics, but it is also interfaced with a lot of data, and that goes into several computers on this aircraft. Now, to look at this, it is a fly-by-wire aircraft. What is fly-by-wire? Essentially, I send a signal from one input and it has a receiver at the other end. Let's say I put a control input into my stick for an aileron movement. Well, the receiver at the other end, at the aileron servo unit, picks that up, sends a signal to a hydromechanical unit, and positions the aileron. Now, with this said, this airplane has a logical system to it, and we classified in three categories: normal, alternate, and direct. And essentially, in the normal, just think of yourself as human, everything working, breathing machine. The alternate is that, say we tie your hands up, now you have alternate means of movement, bypassing your hands. And then we have direct. This goes directly, ironically speaking, to the stick and rudder. But again, this airplane is an electric, hydraulic airplane. There is only one, or basically two cable systems that move this airplane, and that is what we call the THS, which is the elevator, and the rudder system. Just as a side note, that you'll notice that some of the other new Boeing aircraft, they are coming up to speed as an electric airplane. However, the Airbus itself is the first forerunner of a completely different airplane. And one of the critical items on this, just to get into what I would call the nuts and bolts of this, is the initial wake-up. When power is first supplied to this Airbus, we have a flight warning computer system. And think of yourself when you go and turn on your computer. You turn it on, does one start entering a lot of data and hitting buttons? No. You let it boot up. Well, essentially, the aircraft operates in the same principle. You give it about a 45-second time frame, it does a self-diagnostic, and it's up and running. These are some of the particulars that you'll be more coming across when you encounter this Airbus. Appreciate you all coming to this course. Looking forward to speaking with you again.